Alright, greetings and salutations! My name is Comic Fire, and welcome back for more Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2! In the last episode, we got Surf back! And in this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of a lot of things. Now, this little interrogation system here, again, the guide I followed did an absolutely horrendous job of telling you what to choose. It was like, choose this, that, the other thing, and it didn't say what the choices were, which is a very lazy way to handle a guide. Gotta write my own damn guide at this point. But the reason we're doing this here is because it unlocks super bosses. This game doesn't have as many super bosses as DDS1 did. Because, you know, DDS1 had the 2 forms of Beelzebub, the 4 Compass Beasts, Huanglong, Metatron, everything under the sun. This one has, I believe, 7 boss fights. That's a pretty ballsy way to handle it. And again, the guide kind of made it look more, simple. Let's try to manipulate. Or not, we can question. Boy, this was a really roundabout way to handle this. I feel like if I'd actually just looked at this and not simply been following the guide, it would have been simple, because this isn't really a Danganronpa Ace Attorney amount of difficulty. Alright, there we go. And what that did was unleashed 4 super bosses on Karma City. Who are they? None other than the 4 Archangels. Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, and Michael.
Okay, that's as far as you go.
What? Why?
You've still got stuff to do.
The Karma Society will be gone. You'll be needed here. There is one other thing. Back in the junkyard, I killed a noble warrior. Your father.
Roland told me. But I don't hate you. You guys taught me something important. Where We're comrades.
Yes. Comrades.
Let's get going then. We wouldn't want to miss the fireworks, now would we?
Boy, really starting to get an air of finality here, and it very well should be. This is, in fact, the airport here, the second to last dungeon of the game. We are getting close to endgame, guys. Of course, the second to last dungeon takes, you know, forever, but I think I said the second to last dungeon. The last dungeon takes forever. And there is going to be some post-LP content. Actually, wait, there are 8 super bosses, never mind. I'm going to be handling half of which post-game, like after I've beaten the final boss and seen the credits. Now, I intended to just record up to this area. This episode wasn't intended to be a full LP. Instead, it became sort of a full episode. This episode wasn't supposed to be a full episode, and instead became a way to sort of cram everything that I didn't know where I was going to put in future episodes into one episode. I needed to do some level grinding to get through the airport and fight the 4 super bosses the 4 archangels. And to do that, I needed to get to a large karma terminal in here, which was a lot further in than I expected. Enough so that in conjunction with all the extra things I needed to record, it became a full episode. And there is your little peek into the mind of Comic Fire. This is the second cow-based enemy we've dealt with. And ow, holy crap sticks, that hurt. Now Gur is weak to electricity. And I'm reasonably sure Nandi there absorbs fire. Oh, why we have so many different cow-based gods. Then again, the cow is considered a sacred animal in I believe the cow is considered a sacred animal in India, isn't it? That's why they don't eat beef. I would say they're missing out because beef is delicious, but that would be incredibly unthoughtful towards their culture and religion. So, well, you do you, guys. Really should look more into that. Because I know we've had Nandi, and I don't think Apis... Is Apis Indian god? Hindu god? This is Nyx. I believe she reflects electricity. And she also has Dormina and to put everyone to sleep, and Calm Death, which instantly kills everyone sleeping. She's weak to fire, and I really don't know why I didn't pick that up earlier. Okay, Apis is Egyptian, not Hindu. Unless they were Hindu. Well, now it's a Stuff with, like, Osiris and whatnot. Anyway, Tugers. The Mazian Gur ought to handle it. Anyway, now that we have like 4 characters that I actually want to train equally, it brings up a grinding conundrum. Now it seems like the levels are going to be all lopsided. But hey, it's whatever. Boy, Apis has been in since the very first Megami Tensei. That's crazy. Then again, I suppose they had to have had something. And in most of the games, it's considered like holy beast avatar, and then in these games, they're just considered beasts. Seems like such a downgrade. This airport's a little more, shut down than I'd like. But it's not really any more labyrinthine than a regular airport, so I'm gonna let the dungeon design in this level slide. Same for the next dungeon. The final dungeon. Now, anyone who's familiar with how Megami Tensei works, Rangdas are immune, and I think they just outright reflect, physical and gun. Well, I love how Nyx is just a regular enemy here, and then... Yeah, Persona 3 came out, the regular version came out in 2006, I believe. A year later was the final boss of Persona 3. A game which I have not gotten too far in. I don't really like it. I played Persona 4 first, so I think I got spoiled. Maybe I'll play Persona 3 Portable and like it more. Is that a microwave or a... No, I don't think that'd be a microwave. When's the last time you've seen a microwave in a video game? And the large karma terminal is up there. But before we can get there, we've got to deal with this boss. These are Kali and Dakini. I don't know what Dakini's strengths, resistances, and immunities are, but Kali is... I don't believe... Shit. She either shields, is immune to, or reflects all 5 elements. Short of having almighty skills, you need to just wail on her with physical attacks. And you really just want to get Dakini out of the way because casting Diorama on Kali over there is getting really friggin' annoying. Bringing Tarakaja along here might actually be a super good idea. Because I don't think she has Dikaja. I really don't think she has any Takunda, so if you want to drop her stats, that's a good idea too. And she can just summon a lot of Dakinis. Spamming your dying spells on Dakini and using Bioblade or whatever your multi-hitting move is at this point isn't a bad idea. Except when Dakini uses Physical Reflect, because now there's nothing we can do to Kali. I wonder if we had Fizz Repel, if it would hit. So I don't believe you can get it this early in the game. It requires a lot of grinding, in which case just holding down the triangle button would be your best shot. Nice shot, Cielo. Bring a death shield. Getting your whole party stoned isn't a good idea. Well, it depends on what you mean by that, but turning your entire party to stone is going to result in a very unhappy party. Actually, I don't even know if, it depends, like, if you're aware that you're petrified. Yeah, that one sucks. Like, if you're aware that you're petrified, that would certainly suck. But if, like, it's technically just, like, death that you can be revived from, would it necessarily be the worst thing in the world? I mean, you're dying, yeah, but at least you have a chance to come back if someone brings, soft. Please stop with that. At least nothing happened there. I think she's immune to ailments, so horror isn't going to activate. I wonder if bosses are immune to critical hits. I can't remember actually getting one on a boss here. Oh no, critical hit right there! Now, if you're like most people and don't have a physically based party at this point with really strong physical skills, this is a fight that's going to drag out. There's another fight a lot like it later that is the reason I started putting Gale through a more physical regimen. I don't know if I am going for Ragnarok. Ragnarok wouldn't be an awful idea for physically inclined fights. Ragnarok's a really cool skill. Though it's not the end-all be-all of skills in this game. I had the Skull Ring equipped on Sarah. I don't think I ever showed that off earlier. It really makes Blood Curse nothing to really worry about. Which I also think Gate of Hell wasn't anything to worry about too, because I think the, I don't know if the Skull Ring would totally prevent the Stone-in aspects to occur, but it seems likely. I already forgot what I was talking. Oh yeah. Ragnarok isn't the end-all be-all of debilitating physical skills. In this game, I think there's one that also drops accuracy and evasion, as well as magic. Really everything you could want. And then there's one that also comes equipped with debilitate. I think it can also hit twice, but that might be a different skill. Oh, forgot. I've gotten to a point in Johnny's shop with all the flowers I got from grinding that I could buy a lot of revival beads. I can buy gems too, but we're close enough to buying the revival orb that I don't feel as though it would be a good idea. I'm using Sarah over Surf here because her magic is higher. No real reason. Also, Surf doesn't have, hasn't mastered as many mantras because he's been sort of just chilling out. Alright, now that she's dead, I believe she's one of... I believe she's a she. I believe Kali is a she. It sounds very feminine. Alright. I believe there's only 2 more bosses left in the airport. Now, while I was doing a lot of grinding, I encountered Jack Frost. And I wanted to show off all 100 of his questions, so... I put it in. Is it a way to add a little bit of pointless fluff and filler to an otherwise contentless episode? Probably. I'm not too proud of this one. The original intention was to take the airport footage I had recorded and put it into a future episode where I recorded more of the airport. Well, this is very blurry, and I don't know why. I've tried some new rendering settings, so if my entire LP has looked like this has right now, I'm incredibly sorry. Unfortunately, I'm missing a few of the video files, so there's not much I can do about redoing the LP. I'm sorry. I don't know about just taking one step. It's not like it's instantly max and then instantly back, or it's max and then one step, but it's instantly back to 7/8. But you know, I believe it's a Soma. In fact, you only get a few of those. I'm saving them all for the final super boss. Esoteric has some pretty cool skills, actually. Like quality of life skills. Things like you can find more items after boss fights, more money. Not boss fights, regular encounters. Money. In fact, let me pull up a list here where I was just answering questions. I believe this is a second one. Yep. Yeah, and this is clear using my second recording editing method, so stands to reason that the entire LP was disgustingly blurry, and I'm incredibly sorry. The esoteric, 2 fatal hunt skills that have higher odds during max noise and minimum noise, which are incredibly luck reliant. Cocytus, or however you pronounce it, being the high chance of freezing. Wow. You can only get that from esoteric? That sucks. Leech, which is drain HP and MP, which Sagas love to use. Max critical and min critical. Also, I believe those are the same esoterics as the hunt skills. Mutual karma, gains full karma when not in battle. Level gift, increases chance of level up events. Easier to obtain items after battle. User must be an active combatant. Auto chakra, chakra walk and mana walk. Chakra Walk being MP restored, and Mana Walk being a lot more MP is restored. Auto Chakras, you get some MP back. Miser Spirit reduces the amount of money thrown while panic. I want to say it's incredibly conditional, but I wish I had it in a future episode. And Null Sleep. So basically everything King Frost gave you in the first game besides Megiddo, you can only get from esoterics in this game. Which is understandable. Null Sleep and Cocytus are really powerful skills, and Megiddo is stupid. You get Megiddo in this game from the Dark Leader mantra, which Sarah currently has. So Timmy was the one who got eaten here. I shouldn't have had to find that out through Jack Frost alone. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. We're killing angels!